Minerva writes poems. Minerva is only a little bit older than me, but already she has 2 kids and a husband who left. Her mother raised her kids alone, and it looks like her daughters will go that way too. Minerva cries because her luck is unlucky, every night and every day, and prays. But even when the kids are asleep, after she's fed them their pancake dinner, she writes poems on little pieces of paper that she folds over and over and holds in her hands like a long time, little pieces of paper that smell like a dime. She lets me read her poems. I let her read mine. She's always sad like a house on fire, always something wrong. She has many troubles, but one big one is the one, sorry, but the one big one is her husband who left and keeps leaving. One day she is through and lets him know enough is enough. Out the door he goes, clothes, records, shoes. Out the window and the door locked. But that night he comes back and sends a big rock through the window. Then he is sorry and she opens the door again. Same story. Next week she comes over black and blue. Asks what she can do. Minerva, I don't know which way she'll go. There's nothing I can do. Bums in the attic. I want a house on a hill like the ones with the garden where Papa works. We go on Sundays, Papa's day off. I used to go. I don't anymore. You don't like to go out with us, Papa says. Getting too old? Getting too stuck up, says Nenny. I don't tell them I'm ashamed, all of us staring out the window like the hungry. I'm tired of looking at what we can't have. When we win the lottery, Mama begins, and then I stop listening. People who live on hills sleep so close to the stars, they forget those of us who live too much on the earth. They don't look down at all except to be content to live on hills. They have nothing to do with last week's garbage or fears of rats. Night comes. Nothing wakes them but the wind. One day I'll own my own house, but I won't forget who I am or where I came from. Passing bums will ask, "Can I come in?" I'll offer them the attic. Ask them to stay because I know how it is to be without a house. Some days after dinner, guests and I will sit up in front of a fire. Floorboards will squeak upstairs. The attic grumble. Rats, they'll ask. Bums, I'll say, and I'll be happy. Beautiful and cruel. I am an ugly daughter. I am the one nobody comes for. Nenny says she won't wait her whole life for a husband to come and get her. That Minerva's sister left her mother's house by having a baby, but she doesn't want to go that way either. She wants things all her own to pick and choose. Nenny has pretty eyes, and it's easy to talk that way if you are pretty. My mother says when I get older, my dusty hair will settle and my blouse will learn to stay clean, but I have decided not to grow up tame like the others who lay their necks on the threshold waiting for the ball and chain. In the movies, there is always one with red lips who is beautiful and cruel. She is the one who drives the men crazy and laughs with them away. Her power is her own. She will not give it away. I have begun my own quiet war. Simple, sure. I am the one who leaves the table like a man, without putting the chair or picking up the plate.